Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope this message finds you well. Make sure you check out your respective signs to get a fuller picture of what is going to go on or what's coming your way or what you are experiencing now. If none of it fits, chuck it and go check out the other content. All right, I already started pulling energy for you, Geminis. As I was waiting for the other to load, and we're going to do one more. I'm doing 3 energy pulls for everybody. So we are going to do one more. Okay, one more energy before we start laying down the messages. I'm an intuitive reader, as most of you know, and if you don't, I get multiple messages. You may want to stay until the end to see what swings hardest and if any of it is for you. And let's begin. All right, make a choice. Spirit always gets me. Spirit always gets me. All right, so let's set these back over here. All right, so let's begin. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got inward initiation. Inward initiation. And what this is telling me is that something's about to pop up in your energy that's going to test you. And I'm a Gemini rising, so I kind of exhaled on this one a little bit. Something's about to pop up in your energy that's going to test you. It is going to take, more than likely, everything that you have learned in this incarnation from every mentor. Now, you have acquired a lot of knowledge over your years, regardless of how old you are. You could be an old soul, or you could be up there in age like I am. And you have acquired a lot. You've worked with quite a few mentors, and the knowledge that you have acquired can almost be equated to a certain type of power. But the energy that I'm getting here is you're going to have to divert that power to within, because whatever this is, it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. And you are going to have a choice. You're going to have a choice. And what I'm seeing is taking all that knowledge, all that power that you have within you, break it down into smaller sections. Know that you are being tested and break it down, and then you'll be able to reach whatever it is. You know, the test is getting out of your comfort zone, is what I'm getting. Getting out of your comfort zone. Yeah, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, it's like getting off of, you know, out of your comfort area of whatever it is. You're going to have to break it down into smaller chunks to be able to work through it, to come to that conclusion, to be able to make the correct choice. And I want to say that it's called inward initiation because this is going to up level you, okay? You're vibrating here. It's going to take you up here, all right? So it's going to take you into whatever's coming. It's going to take you into the next stage of your life. If you are old like I am, 59, what's going to happen is if you're up there and you think, oh, I've already learned everything that I need to learn, Spirit's getting ready to say, no, drop something in your lap because you're going to elevate higher. You're not over in this life until you take your last breath, and there's always new opportunities that are going to come your way and new ways that you approach things. So you might want to tuck that into your memory banks. All right, so let's go ahead, and we have got the Morrigan, and it's take action. Once again, this is screaming, take action. Break it. If it seems too much when it's first presented, break it down into those little pieces. But action is required. All of this is screaming, something's about to pop up. Something's about to come up. And you are going to have to take action. But furthermore, it's going to have to be an action that elevates you. You're not going to be able to hide from it, because that would be the wrong choice. If you're vibrating here and you make the wrong choice, you're going to go down. All right? You always want to learn. As long as you're learning, you're elevating that vibration higher and higher, and you're going to find more peace, more peace, more peace, more peace, okay? You might think you're at peace now, but there's something hidden that's getting ready to pop up that's going to shake that up. And you can't, you know, Gemini's queen or king can be queen or kings of denial, you know? They just roll, and sometimes they're like knights, you know? They roll with that energy, they get focused on one thing, and that's it, you know? But this time, it's going to be, you're going to have to take all that knowledge that you have acquired, and you're going to have to use that power within you to make the right choice. So break it down into little chunks. All right, so we've got make a choice. Once again, it's choices. And this is plural. So there's choices, more than one. It could be, if you're breaking it down into little bits and pieces, maybe you don't like the way that picture looks. Maybe it's a limited picture and you want to see the whole damn thing before you make that choice. That is your perspective because of your life experiences and because of the mentors. You don't really take anything at face value, so you need more information. All right, it's kind of what I'm getting here. So you want to see the full picture. You're going to break it down and you're going to play out all the scenarios, but there's choices. So you're going to make it work. You're going to make it work. All right. So that's kind of what I'm getting, is you're going to make it work. Geminis tend to make it work until they don't. Geminis, like I said, you know, can be queen or kings of denial. You know, they get their bubble and they like their bubble. You know, they like their bubble, and that's about it. All right, so we've got the Lovers. So this is going to be about a love relationship. It's a commitment. It's a union. It is a coming together. It is a blending. But it's definitely a choice. Once again, it's a choice. The six, the Lovers, it's a choice. So once again, there's something that's coming up that's going to make you have to choose. All right. And because you are the king and queen of denial, you might decide that you like the couch you're sitting on and you don't want to choose another one. You don't care that the leg just busted, you know? All right, Queen of Pentacles. This is going to cause you to dig deep. The Queen, she has mastered everything up until this point regarding her her security, how she feels. Everything she has acquired is her own. She takes care, she's responsibility, but she's at the point where she's dancing between freedom and responsibility. She'll always, because she's the matriarch, all right, apply the gender as you will. This is an energy, all right, because she is the matriarch, all right, she is taking care. She's leaving knowledge. She's spreading knowledge, all right? But it's her kingdom, and she's going to rule it the way she wants to rule it. But she knows, because she has learned through every bit of the pentacles, what is going to be the wisest choice. She's a very wise queen, and she rules with her head, all right? She rules with her head, but you can see these roses here. She has her soft, gooey spots, all right? You know? So she masters, and we've got a rainbow here too, people. So she definitely, she's definitely a master of her emotions and her finances, her kingdom, her security. It's all about security and what she will invest her time in, her energy in, all right? So there's going to be a challenge here, all right? So let's see what that challenge situation is, all right? Gemini, let's see what that challenge situation is. All right, we had a couple drop out. So let's see. I'm going to keep them because courage is one of them. Defeated attitude. You know, you're seeing the defeat before you even start. That's a challenge. Courage, it's a challenge. Knight of Wands, immature, wanting to move forward, or you think this is an immature proposition. It's coming at you too fast. I'm reading all of these as a challenge because they all drop together. All right. So this is something impetuous. This is something that's charging at you, that's coming out from nowhere, and you're not seeing it the same way, but it's enticing because at the end of the day, it's offering you a cup of love. Your problem is the courage in getting out of that adjustment disorder, painting yourself into a corner and not seeing how you can attain this cup of love. You think it's coming at you too fast, all right? So you're thrown off your guard a little bit. It's coming at you too fast. And remember, this is Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check your other signs to get a fuller picture on how this might play out. Yes, they do carry some themes are running along the same line, so it will be beneficial to you to check out those other reads from start to finish. And I'm not just saying that to get the time. I firmly believe that my readings do help people. All right, and I do not mock spirit at all. I firmly believe. All right, so we've got the Magician. So we've got something, this is something you manifested, or they manifested you, either or, okay? So you could flip these energies if you want, if you're a cross watcher, but this is something that was manifested, but it's also something hidden. It's something that hasn't quite been revealed yet about the love. Maybe it was somebody that, you know, you considered a friend, and you know, they want to be more. I don't know what that situation is. All I know is that it's manifested, but something's been hidden. Some type of information has been hidden from you. But they're getting ready to come into your energy, and they're getting ready to lay it all down. They're getting ready to lay these burdens down, okay? So they've been carrying it for a while. This is, you know, 10. They're almost at the end of their journey, and they need to lay this down. All right. So we have the King of Pentacles. Now this king, this energy, he is, once again, he's mastered everything that it's taken. He's a master of his emotions. He's a master of what he's going to invest his time in, and he's getting ready to lay that down. Now he could be an earth sign. I mean, he could be. I'm seeing a lot of earth here, but there's air too as well. But I'm not really picking up, you know, the major sign here. But he's definitely got his kingdom in order. He knows who he's going to invest his time in, and he's decided it's you. He knows this journey. He knows this journey has been a long one. So it's definitely, I'm picking up, you know, it could be somebody from your past, people, but he knows that the steps, there could be distance too. I'm picking up distance. But anyway, this king here knows what he's going to invest his time in. He's a patriarch. He may be a family man. If he's not a family man, he definitely knows exactly what he wants. He knows where he wants to invest his time in, and he knows that you are the person that he wants to invest his time in. He could also be a solitary energy as well. And he is very loyal, and he doesn't give his trust or his love away easily. So keep that in mind. So if he is coming at you with an offer or unburdening himself with disclosing how he feels or with an offer of some sort, know that it did not come easy, and that you obviously have jumped over hurdles without realizing it, okay? So I just want you to know that too. All right, let's get 3 more to summarize what Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus are going to be looking at. What is it that they are going to be looking at? And I'm going to go ahead and say this is a timeless, but I do see that this energy is definitely coming in. The roses is sticking out. Could be fall. Not fall, I'm sorry, spring. The roses are sticking out to me for the significance of a time frame. I was trying to get a time frame. At first I thought it might be around Christmas, but the roses kept popping up. So I think it might be in the spring, but we'll see. We'll see. It might start laying its path. Somebody might pop up and then start to layer it. All right. So we'll see. Let's with the 3 cards. Can I have 3 cards to summarize this energy and what it is that they need to know? So we have the 8 of Swords. So this is going to trap you up in your head. Like I said, you're going to think that, you know, it can't be done because we're going back to that challenge where you're in the 5 of Swords energy, painting yourself in a corner, lack of courage, and can't see the success. So it's definitely going to have your head in thinking. Now you've got that King of Cups. You know, once again, we got quite a few kings here. This is a mature energy. It's a very mature energy, and this one has mastered their emotions. So if they're it's also my Lover card. So they definitely are coming at you with love, and they don't see anybody else but you, and you are definitely the one that they want to extend their cup of love to, okay? And they've mastered their emotions. Once again, it don't come easy. They're not knights, all right? They're not knights. They are the kings. They have mastered it. They've mastered their emotions. So I'm going to say that even if they're young, they have a mature sensibility about them. All right? So you will know. You will know. So you will know. One more, Spirit Guides. One more to finish this up. This is going to trip you out. I keep getting that too, because now I'm picking up the waves. It's going to rock you a little bit. It's going to be totally unexpected. It's going to be totally unexpected. And it's going to rock you a little bit. All right, so we're getting the 7 of Swords. Yeah, they've been getting information on you. They've definitely been collecting the information. They may have even presented themselves to you as an enemy at one time, or they were an enemy that you won over. I'm getting that as well. But they're collecting information. If they were an enemy at one time, or presented themselves, or you somehow chalked them off in the past as perhaps somebody that did you wrong, because that door was closed. It could have been somebody that ghosted you in the past that's now getting ready to resurface, and you're going to be totally blown away because you're not going to know that they still, you know, that one, they did like an in-depth research on you for various reasons of their own, which they will come out with. Yeah, they researched you very well. So I'm getting that. They had to hide for some reason. So I'm not really sure what that's about. But I do see that they may have ghosted you in the past because there was something that they weren't trusting, or the situation was something that they didn't think they could move forward on, but they're not comfortable without you in their life. So that's the message that I'm getting here. So Gemini, I know I'd already finished, but you got a choice you're going to have to make. So, you know, it's definitely, once again, break it down into small pieces, all right? And, you know, this whole thing is about choices. So there's something that's about to blow up, that's about to come up, that you are definitely going to have to make a choice. check out those other reads, and maybe you'll get a clearer understanding of what's coming your way. And thank you so much, Gemini. I appreciate you all. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, thank you so, so very much.